So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to mix whatever I have to mix, and we're gonna talk some names. So while I'm at it, well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the flour and the butter and the shortening and the, you can see it as we go along. I'm stuttering. I'm nervous because I've never shot myself doing this, and Tintin is twerking behind the camera. So we're gonna talk about a few things. I know right now y'all studying election and who wrong and who right and America take back who visa. Personally, I don't care because I ain't got a visa from them. I ain't even sure if I want one. That's true. Because like I'm fascinated by place I want to go and see their architecture. You know, not necessarily modern architecture, but like classical architecture that still stands. Like I would visit Rome, but I'm not too interested in Rome. I'm more of a Egypt, Sudan, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Botswana. I really love the African continent. So I really too vibes into the election thing, you know. At this stage, I think some Guyanese are fed up. Some Guyanese just want something happen. For me, I want to walk. So me ain't nobody talking but walk. So me gonna give them no advice. So we're gonna talk a few names. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna tell you guys about how me and my wife really meet. So basically, Tindine always liked me. She used to see me and smile up and I'm flirting, but I's a killer. So I never really take on flirt. I never take on flirt. She there behind the camera learning pass, pass, pass. But I's not a flirt man, I's a thirsty man. You know them thirsty man, I since you tell them hello, hello. There's one, you know what? I's the type of man. So I never really take on she flirt. But she fall in love with my bow foot. Cause she see my bow foot. And apparently girls get this thing about bow foot, like they start picturing banners with bow foot looking a particular way when they ain't get on close and them kind of. Anyway, so there's white Tintin actually awesome me. So she awesome me for that. And basically we start cooking it up with the Uzi. So you don't know you buys a killer. You know, people see me and see greatness, so she fall in love with the boss. Can't really fault you, it's a proper catch. It's one of them IPL what's call them IPL catch. Some fancy catch is the kind of catch. I ain't no easy catch. Anyways, Tintin also me, and that's basically army relationship, to be honest. Anybody could tell you once me never went in a relationship, they made the first move. Cause I was a top dog. I mean, y'all see me in this room, right? I was a top dog. We know that. Then you know, right now, they trying to cut the video. I don't know what you want, I tell y'all. But anyways, don't cut the video, babes. Anyways, I'm just adding my sugar here. So, as you guys can see, I just added my white flour. I'm not trying to make too much, and I gotta go drop off some of my Salara for my friend at work, but she's not at work, but she wants Salara. So I promised her that. We add some whole wheat flour with the white flour. So in no particular order, but I feel like I added too much whole wheat there. So I'm gonna add back some white flour. So any baker person will tell you this is what we do in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Sorry I ain't got no music for y'all, but y'all don't know we could sing with your music on set. So telling y'all how me and Tintin met. Basically, all my relationships were like that. You know, girls see me, they hustle me, they like me. Because to be honest, I'm a nice guy, I'm progressive. You know, I's not them type of man who, would wait on people for get them compliment. You know, like I don't need you to tell me I'm a smart guy. I know I'm a smart guy. Come on, I gotta get straight A's at the university. Not like this something to brag about, but I'm smart, you know what I mean? I did pass my C-Sec. So I'm gonna tell you about secondary school and how I get into secondary school. So I was a bright boy, right? And then when I write common entrance, I wouldn't believe. We always want to go Mackenzie High. Because we from Linden. And Mackenzie High is the highest school in Linden. And it actually was one of the highest school in the country at the time. So when I write common entrance, I was the brightest boy in my class. I have always held the title as brightest by in my class. For any class I go in. But anyways, telling y'all the story. So when we wrote common entrance, y'all wouldn't guess where y'all by get. 470 for go Mackenzie I, and y'all by get 477. The dunces of the dunces got to Mackenzie I them days when I write. Like literally everybody got over my marks. I was so upset, determined. I was pissed, angry, cross, miserable. You know the terms. Upset because I'm like, how the brightest by ain't get to go to, ain't get marks better than everybody else. But anyway, we talking the story. So I got Mackenzie I like 477 and 470 for go Mackenzie I. So you know, you buy get the, I barely scraped Mackenzie I basically. But you know when you buy reach there, I actually failed Farm 1. But I actually failed the first semester in Farm 1. So what we're going to do now, not to cut the story, is we're going to make some sugar water. We're going to make this water sweet, 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 but not too sweet. And then we're going to add salt to it. I don't know what's the purpose of this. I think this is the taste of the bread, not to make the bread too fresh. And then, like I said, we're going to add salt to it. So it's going to taste kind of like cane juice. So anyways, I'm telling y'all how I went to Mackenzie I, and then when I went to Mackenzie I actually failed the first term in Mackenzie I, and my auntie Roxanne, was very instrumental in me not failing ever since. So I got like 47 or 48% first term, because you might play football the entire time. But anyways, what I did, after that term, which was first term continuous assessment, I don't know, you could fail though. After that, I got first in the class in terms of boys. I went from 48% to 63. I tied with a guy called Troy Whitaker in Farm 1 for second semester for first. And then the last semester, I got 66. Now, I know you guys might be saying there's some little bit grades, but trust me, at Mackenzie I, for you get 60 something, especially as a boy, for you even get 70 something as a girl was difficult. So we're gonna add the salt, right? So imagine me getting 66 was actually a big thing. And like I said, I jumped from 48 to the 60s. So it was really crazy. I was excited. Thank my auntie all the time. And listen, as a youngster, when you're doing good, your auntie and your uncle is carry you all over the place. So your boy went all over the place. We even get away once and we came to Popeyes, and you know, back Pizza Hut actually, and you know, back then Pizza Hut on the St. John Road was thriving. Got to go in the ball, took some pictures of my auntie, Motorola, Pearl. I don't know if you guys could remember the Motorola Pearl. Was a big thing back then. This is 2007 I'm telling you guys about, because I'm pretty old. I'm actually going to be 26 the Saturday after you guys see this, and I'm actually getting married. We're going to get to that topic just now. Legally, that is, because y'all know, y'all by just married Islamically. Anyways, so we came to town, we had a ball, took out pictures, carried back from my sister. She is a dunce. Carried back from my sister, boast up a little bit. So what we actually just did was basically mix sugar and water and, you know, flour, the yeast, I put the yeast in it? No, I haven't put the yeast. So it's a good thing you guys are watching me. So I'm going to add yeast to it. I don't think I'm saying the word right, yeast. It's actually spelled Y-E-A-S-T. So we're going to add yeast to this. And when we finish here, we're going to throw the sugar water with little salt inside. And we're going to mix it in. So that's basically y'all Bright by President story. So y'all Bright by President failed Farm 1 first term. But it's actually a good story to tell people not to give up. So anyways, we're going to, basically what I just did, I just add the water to the flour mixture with the butter and the lard, and we're going to knead everything inside. So, you know, you don't usually need more water than was just added there. So we're going to knead this until it really turns a dough, and I'm going to show you the picture of it when I finish kneading it, and then we're going to leave it to we're gonna leave it to swell, and then you're gonna see it after it would have swollen. So anyways, we're about to make, this is basically the red part of the Salara. So I'm going to show you how to get this red. So on your screen, you're supposed to see this big white thing going on, but I'm going to show you this going to transform to red. I'm actually going to take you through that process. If you hear my Spanish music in the background, chill out. I'm diversified. You know what I mean? I support diversity. Anyways, so what I have in my hand here is basically coloring, red coloring, and we got the essence, which is gonna also make it sweet, and we're gonna use some sugar and we're gonna stir it in, right? But before we get to that, we're gonna actually pick out all of the coconut that didn't get to grate. So you know, like the edges, if they would have fallen off. It's not much, but I found one, so I'm gonna peruse the rest of the coconut. So anyway, so our coconut is ready, so we're gonna mix in the coloring. So this is basically what we have. So remember, I just showed you it was white. That Negro is actually red right now. So we went from being white to being red. So much for multicultural society. Oh my Lord, I promise you guys are going to have a ball when you taste this. Well, of course not you guys, but I owe my classmate a piece of Salara, so I gotta give it to her. And trust me, the guys are gonna love this. Whoever get this, I'm actually gonna get some fan reaction for you guys. So you guys gonna love this video, I promise. And you done talking. So what story I get? Oh, y'all know I'm my mother's best child. Yes, my mom says that a lot. Usually she would say this after I give her all my money. When I get paid, you know, every time I get paid, I would try to give mommy some money. So she would usually say I'm the best child after that. But outside of that, I'm our best child. The whole world knows it. I mean, like, how much of our kids actually turn presidents? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a no-brainer. Money follow you, banana follow you, banana honor you, cause I'm in love with you, eh? Anyway, this is done and it tastes fire. So we're gonna put the sugar up. We're gonna put everything else that we don't need. If I offend you, my baby, sorry.
1, 2, 3, you put your eyes on me. 4, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, that I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children.
Okay folks, now we have completed the process how to make the Salara. You would have seen everything from the moment I started putting the ingredients together, to me grating the coconut, to me actually applying the coloring, to me putting it in the bread and then putting it in the oven, and then basically this is how it comes out. You know, as you could see here, you notice, let me just move the knife. You notice it's red inside and it's kind of in a swirly looking setting like, and that's because we roll it over how we did. And then I just had a piece of, I've been eating Salara all the time, so I can tell you when a Salara is good. And I don't know if you guys can see, but the bottom isn't black, it's brown, so it isn't burnt. And yeah, at Jafar's bakery we don't burn stuff. Muy, what's the word I'm looking for? Muy sweet though.